newest trailer came out today when we were reviewing this. Everything from that little test footage they did like a year ago of just them in the costume so it didn't leak, to the first trailer, to the teasers, to the poster, to this one. I loved this trailer. It just has such a great vibe, such a fun vibe. It is very Deadpool-ish, especially as she's narrating. We've heard that's like maybe fourth wall breaking. It's rated R, so it has those Deadpool vibes, but it feels like completely in a different way, and I think that's probably helps because it's directed by a female, and that's what I like. I love the style. I love the look of everything. I think Deadpool went for really actiony stuff. This looks like it's going to go for a bit more visuals and beautiful sort of stuff, just like imagery, I think. So that's really well. I like that they showcased a bit more of the other characters. Not that much. It's still the Harley Quinn show.
Yeah, I feel like other than Huntress, I don't know anything about them really.
Yeah, so I like, hopefully in the movie they should be in it more, but I like they showed off their names a little bit. That was good. They finally gave us, which is a rumor they did in reshoots, but I think it's a good call. They gave us the first look at the Black Mask because originally it was the Zorro, like just his face, and apparently it didn't test well with audiences because it looked pretty dumb. So I'm very excited. That is one of my favorite fictional villains, so I've been wanting that for a while. Ewan McGregor just looks great in this movie. He looks like he's having so much fun. It's bad to say it, but I just feel like he right now, if I look at all the movies, he's like, these are the expectations. He's like my shoe-in pick for villain of the year next year, Golden Geeks. Just like in this trailer, he's so nonchalant, or he's still, what? I guess he's just chalant, not nonchalant. Flamboyant, thank you. I don't know how I use the fucking word chalant. Yeah, exactly.
He's
but he just looks like he's having lots of fun, so I'm excited to get this and going, oh, we won. This is a movie now, like with each trailer, it has to be great now. It's in that thing where, I don't know, I just love it. So if this is not going to be good, it's really going to crush me. But I have high hopes. I love that we found out the hyena's name is officially Bruce, and I love that canon like world building of like, oh, that cute Wayne guy, and it's just like, is that Affleck? Is that Robert Pattinson? I don't know, but I loved everything about this trailer. I loved everything about the marketing. I cannot wait for this movie. And at the end, I forgot to say, at the end of this cast, we'll pick our 5 most anticipated movies. This is definitely in the 5.
Right. Yeah, I'm not going to retread because I'm pretty much in the same boat as Travis. I think the thing that just gets me excited from like all of the marketing that we've seen, whether it's just those goofy little posters they had or the trailers or even those just those teasers early on, is that I feel like they just have such a clear vision for what they want this movie to be, whereas so much of DC stuff, I mean, Joker kind of went against that, but I feel like a lot of DC stuff is just so messy. It's like, what are they trying to do with this? Like, look at Justice League, like that's just like multiple movies in one, and like Suicide Squad as well. It didn't really seem like they knew exactly what they wanted to do with it, whereas this is just like so consistent. It seems like they're really getting that vibe down, just bright, colorful, really fun, and yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited for it, I would say. But yeah, pretty much agree with Travis on that one.
Yeah. I'll also say that the Hot Topic merch is killer. I'm going to buy lots of it. There's a Harley Quinn jacket I want to buy. I will not buy it yet, but the actual Black Mask merch is really cool.
Nice.
So I can't wait.
It out. Nice. Yeah, this movie, I don't know what it was. Like, I wasn't overly hyped on it, but this was the only trailer I've actually seen too. But like, so like the movie posters and this trailer, I just think they did such a good job on the marketing. I totally agree with what Dylan says, as well as how you mentioned, like, it just seems like they have a clear vision on what they want. And like DC, I feel like they've kind of been in a rocky state as of late. And like,
they had a good year last year though.
That is true.
Aquaman, Shazam, and Joker all were hits and all like felt like they knew what they were doing. So they're
for some reason I thought Wonder Woman came out last year. Man,
no, Wonder Woman unfortunately for them was in between. It went Wonder Woman, Justice League, and Aquaman. So they had like that slump. Weird. But if you take out Justice League, they've been doing. Yeah, they're up climbing.
Yeah, and like this movie, I don't expect it to be anything like emotionally heart-wrenching or anything. I just feel like I'm gonna go into it and have a good time, which I don't know. I feel like not enough movies have that. Like as of late, there's a lot of movies that just try and put so many different like plot, like I don't know, twists or just plot changes or like different types of plot like intermingling in movies, and like you could just take Justice League for example. Like it's just such a mess. Right. So this one, I don't get those vibes whatsoever.
Because they're just making one movie, right? Like they're not worrying about anything else.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's awesome. I really liked all like the character introductions with like their names and everything. At first I thought it was like the actors and actresses, and then I saw one. I think it was like Black Canary or something. I'm like, that's a sick name. I'm like, oh wait, that's probably like that's probably your character.
I thought the same thing. I didn't catch on until it said Harley Quinn, because the whole time I'm like, why isn't Margot Robbie listed first in this cast? It makes no sense that it said Harley Quinn. I'm like, oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So, but overall, I'm getting more excited for it, and that's a good sign. So.
a good sign.
Some people speculate because she blows up Ace Chemicals. I don't believe this, but some people speculate that truck she's driving and jumps out of, that Jared Leto's Joker's in there. I'd very much like that to be the case.
In your head canon.
Yeah. But they have confirmed officially, Margot said in an interview, that Jared Leto was not in this movie. So
yeah, I like the way this trailer like opened too, of her like going through or like explaining that she went through a breakup, and then it shows her just like
The knife.
eating cheese out of a can.
oh,
and
that
all
long
that stuff.
take of the cheese whiz, that just did not look appealing. Oh.
Yeah, I like that though. So
Yeah, I love this trailer. Actually, I really enjoyed it. And from what I could take, I like how you kind of said like it was like Deadpool-ish, but it had like a lot of like cinematic, like vibrant kind of moments. Like to me, I'm getting
Color of space vibes.
Yeah, color of space vibes. I'm getting a weird but very awesome combination. To me, at least, I feel like there was a lot of like Joker in that, and then a bunch of Deadpool 1. I feel like, and I really like that.
The
Walking.
There's like this
2019 Joker.
Yeah, I feel like there was like an aesthetic, or like even the way it was filmed. I felt like there were certain replications of that
Like
in
color palette
this
wise?
movie, and even color wise. Yeah. And
You're
I
talking
just,
more just cinematography, right?
well,
Or-
that as
yeah,
well. It
'cause-
just, and then it had a lot of the Deadpool-esque element, just kind of sugar coated all over it, which I really
Yeah.
liked. So
I was very surprised in this. What not already sold me, but there's a point where this cocaine box get blown up, and then she just sniffs it. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, Harley Quinn's doing cocaine in this movie. They're just really going for it. That to me was like the
Yeah.
gloves are off. Like, okay,
Yeah. I can't remember the last movie, probably Cloverfield Lane, that I had my former love interest, Elizabeth Winstead, just kind of.
did she know
Sky
this?
High.
former
No.
love interest.
Back in the Sky High days.
Former
That's
past
hilarious.
ex.
And then I just
Yeah.
realized, isn't she married to Ewan McGregor?
Who? Mary?
Yeah, aren't they married?
I don't think so.
Oh,
But
okay.
that'd be fun.
I'll look it up.
There
Look
you
it
go.
up.
Kirklin's our
Stay
stat
tuned.
man. He's the
I
fact
thought I
checker.
read that somewhere.
In your headcanon.
No, in like reality
Oh.
canon. Reality canon. Could have been a fake news site.
You done, Taylor?
I read a lot of headlines. Not a lot of the
A lot of
article.
headlines. I'm all about headlines.
You done, Taylor?
Yeah, I'm excited for the movie.
Okay.
Apparently, he's currently single as of 2018.
There you
go.
He was married to Eve
As of 2018, 2 years ago.
Mavrakis. So
But why'd
yeah,
why'd
maybe
they break
she's in
up?
there.
Google
I'll go on
Google
TMZ. and
Google
find
their
out.
names like in the same search.
'Kay.
Well, probably Birds of Prey will come up.
Creative differences.
Well, they could be dating, maybe.
That's
maybe
what I'm
that's
saying.
It. Maybe they're linked. She can go on that Obi-Wan action.